Alright guys, back with another video, and today we are smoking up some brisket burn ends on our Weber kettle. Oh, that's good. Alright, I'm trying something completely new today. It's not the fact that I haven't done brisket burn ends before, but it's the fact that I've never tried them like this. We are using a Woolies brisket. Now, I don't normally buy Woolies briskets because they just really aren't the greatest quality. But to be honest, this is probably one of the better ones that I've seen. So, we're going to start off with cutting our brisket into steaks, maybe a couple inches thick, give or take. And if you're looking for a great barbecue knife to up your game, check out Davila Australia in my link tree and shop the range today. Now, we're going to go with a bit of a binder, which is a bit of a sriracha sauce binder. Fast forwarding to the end of this video, I was pleasantly surprised that I could still taste sriracha sauce on the actual brisket burn end. So, if you don't like sriracha sauce, use your favorite binder. Now, of course, flip and repeat this process as well onto the other side. And now for our seasoning, we're going to be using Aussie Q Barbecue, Oz Dirt, an absolute sensational pairing for this particular dish because we are going sweet and spicy. Now, get your brisket steaks all seasoned up, and of course season both sides and pat your rub in. Now, we're going to be smoking these on our Weber kettle for about 3.5 to 4 hours before we tray them. As I said, this is the first time me trying this actual method, so, you know, the fact that it's a Woolies brisket, if it turns out to be horrible, I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. All right, so this part was actually recorded the day before the actual cook, so I'm just going to put them in a tray and I let them sit in the fridge overnight to get that barbecue rub sweating through the meat. Now, we are obviously offsetting these. We have 2 baskets full of charcoal and a bit of lump charcoal, and for our smoke flavour, we've got a piece of ironbark timber.
Righto, so I thought I'd just run you through my idea and thinking of why I did what I did with the brisket. First of all, it's a Woolies brisket, so if this actually turns to shit, I'm not going to lose too much sleep about it. But I will say, out of all the briskets that I've bought from Woolies in the past, this has probably been one of the better looking ones. So what I've done, obviously, a couple of inches thick, cut them into steaks, so to speak. We've seasoned them up, as you've seen. And my thinking behind the steak idea is hopefully each individual piece will cook a little bit quicker rather than just smoking the whole brisket and doing it that way. So what my plan is, we've got them on the Weber at the moment. We've got some ironbark timber on there as well for the smoke flavour. I want to get about 3.5 to 4 hours of smoke onto them before I pull them off and cut them up into little bite-sized pieces. So at which point we're going to chuck into a foil tray. I got some sauce from Grill Society that I really want to use. We'll put some brown sugar, some hot honey, and a bit of pig fat in there as well. And essentially we're just going to treat them like burnt ends. So regardless of how the results turn out from this cook, I'll still post this video and let you guys know. But yeah, kind of going in blind. So fingers crossed. I'll see you back here when they're all done. Right, I'm just going to mix up a simple little spritz mix here. I haven't really spritzed meat for God knows how long. I thought, because I'm trying something new today, let's bring back some old habits that I used to get into. The reasoning behind spritzing is the moisture just aids with you know, that keeping that meat from drying out, so to speak. Well, that's what Google said anyway. So we're just using a bit of the old Kirk's ginger beer, and we're going to whack in a bit of Worcestershire sauce in there as the mixture. And we're just going to give that a spritz, probably because it's only going to be on the smoker for about 3.5 to 4 hours. So it might go every 40 minutes. Whoa! Yes, everything reminds me of her. Anyway, spritz is done. Every 40 minutes or so, we're just going to give them a light spritz. It's just going to help us keep the outside of that meat nice and moist rather than drying up, because Woolies briskets do have a habit of drying up really quickly. So after about 4 hours, we're going to take these off, get them cubed up and in a tray.
Okay, now it's up to you how big or small you want your burnt end bites to actually be. So, you know, if you want them bite size, maybe you want them a little extra bigger. Just remember, the bigger they are, probably the longer that's going to take to reach that done consistency. So we're going to cube up all these pieces and get them in our tray with a bit of sauce. All right, now for our barbecue sauce, we're using the Grill Society Tennessee barbecue sauce. Beautiful little pairing. First time actually using this, but ahead of time, again, disclaimer, sensational. Of course, hot honey over the top. We're going to drizzle that as well. And as I said, this is just your standard burnt end procedure now. So we're going to come over the top with some brown sugar. Now, believe it or not, I do not have any butter in the fridge, so we're going to lay down some pig fat to supplement the missing butter. Put some foil over the top, and we're going back on the Weber. After another 3 hours covered on the Weber kettle, these brisket burnt ends are now done. So I'm actually I'm surprised and happy how well the actual texture has worked. As I said, they're not to that stage where they fall apart like traditional burnt ends. But they're bite through, they're easy to chew. That sauce, the hot honey, the brown sugar. Next time you get a Woolies brisket, try it like that. If you've got any questions about times and temps, send me a message. I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. But that may be nearly my new favourite way to cook brisket burnt ends. Slice them into steaks, chuck them on the Weber, foil them, boat them. They're a winner in my book. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.